Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen, and I'm coming with you with your daily tarot reading for September 14th, 2017. And this is truly going to be a true intuitive reading. I am going to be using a brand new deck I just got yesterday in the mail, and I have not worked with this deck before, but when I saw a user in one of my Google Plus communities with this deck, and I saw her images, I thought, I had to have it. It just like totally grabbed me. I haven't even read the companion book, which is something that I'm going to be doing during my downtime at work today. But this deck, the symbolism and some of the card names have changed from the traditional Rider-Waite tarot or Rider-Waite or Coleman Smith-Waite decks, clones, and I am going to use this one today, and it will be a totally intuitive because some of the symbols I don't even know what they mean yet, the symbolism, because each card has an animal and has a plant. Those animals and plants mean something. And I got to read up on all the symbolism for this deck. But this is going to be a totally intuitive reading this morning. Wait till you see the images in this deck. Now I'm going to ask the tarot, what messages do you have for my viewers today? And I just love the backs of these decks too. This whole deck is like very homey. I did play with them a little bit last night, just shuffling them, getting a feel for them. We have the Ten of Chalices, the Queen, Athames. Athames replaces the swords, but it's the same thing. They are ritual tools. And the Knight of Wands. This is like very interesting. The Ten of Chalices, or I'm sorry, the Five of Chalices. I was thinking it was 10, it's the 5. It is an image different than the Rider-Waite. The chalices are already spilled over in Rider-Waite. Here we have the woman. It could also represent a man. But this character is pouring her own liquids out of the chalices. And we have the rabbit and the tree. And she's standing in a green pasture. But when you look beyond, it's almost desolate. She is feeling a loss, but the card is telling me this is a loss of your own doing. And there's the Queen of Athens, Athamas. She's still very cold and calculating. She's blocking out her emotion. She's putting all her energy into her flowers there. Her back is turned on the loss that she had suffered. And the Knight of Wands is on a journey. And this is a long distance journey that I'm being told. But riding gracefully. It is her finding that she had lost. But the cards are giving a message of not turning a cold shoulder. And when you find this is definitely a person that you're looking for. When you find that person, don't give them a cold shoulder. Here's the Page of Wands. There's going to be a very youthful, very fiery, very almost a passion there with this other person. There is some messages coming. It's very good messages. It's very good news. So you're going from sitting out in the cold, being all alone, and there's messages coming to you, going on a journey to find that lost object or lost person. But as before, do not turn a cold shoulder to them. There's the Page of Chalice. It's creativity. It is self-reflection. Oh, look at all that lush greenery. The cards are saying when you find this person, handle them with kid gloves. Kid gloves. That's why children are showing up. You almost have to, yes, handle them with kid gloves. Being gentle. And there is a romantic exchange. I see a passion being reignited. So if you're trying to travel this weekend to go see somebody that you've lost in a past relationship, there could be a rekindling of that relationship. But it is going to be a juggling act. It is going to take some work to keep your balance. You may feel unbalanced there for a little bit. The sky's a little bit stormy. It's not going to be a total bliss. There, I'm getting negotiations. I'm getting, got to sit down and talk and communicate. Talk about your feelings. How you were hurt. And I'm seeing that there is communication, that there's going to be some kind of explanation of why things happened. Everything is going to become clear and is really going to open up your understanding of why the relationship ended. But there is still the potential of it being rekindled. There's a very strong indication of rekindling this relationship, this romance. And the two of you are in two different areas. There is some distance. It's going to be a juggling act to pull this relationship back together. Distance is going to be a factor in that. But right now, this is for today. That the information is saying that despite your loss, man, are these cards talking. Holy cow. I love it when a card talks. And I haven't even looked at the companion book and they're speaking to me. Even though you felt lost, that they pushed you out of their life. And it wasn't your decision. But if you look at this Five of Pentacles, look at the fire down there below. There's some heat down there, but you're choosing to stay out in the cold when there's warmth down there. There's that little salamander. He's trying to speak to you too and trying to tell you, go get warm. You don't have to be out here. And everything's still not lost. Even look at this. The Five of Chalices. In this deck, it's still a bright card to a point. You have this side, and it's also showing that pasture's not always greener on the other side. You see that? That's a message that's coming out. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Okay, so if you were thinking of maybe trying to find somebody else, thinking somebody else is going to be better, maybe not. The grass is not always greener on the other side. And when you go and see this person, I see you traveling here. Like I said, the cards are saying do not turn a cold shoulder to them. You've got to open up. There's got to be some communication. I see the other person opening up as well, where you're going to leave understanding a little bit more why things are the way that they are. But at the same time, there is a chance of that romance reigniting and starting up again. But it is going to be a juggling act because of distance. There's no indication of moving or somebody moving at this time. This is just for today. And this is my reading for today. I hope this helps somebody. And I will see you tomorrow morning, and thank you for watching. Oh, I will sometime today add to the description of this. I have to get the link that if you would be interested in this deck, some other readers out there that may see this video. This deck is wonderful, especially if you're in the Wicca realm, or someone used a term the other night and I forget what it was now. My spiritual views is not 100% Christian. It's not 100% Wiccan. It's not 100% pagan. It's like little bits and pieces here and there where I bring up my own belief system. It's not, I don't have one set path that I go on. But this, I love nature. I love animals. I love plants. I love being outside. And this deck just really spoke to me. And when I saw it online, it just flat out screamed at me, you have to buy me. Buy me now. So I went right over to Amazon and got my deck, and it came yesterday. Okay, now I'm done. I thank you for watching, and you have a good morning.